Questions we get a lot around here is questions around the Polygon for projects, mainly roads projects. And I just wanted to do this quick video to show you, kind of some of the examples that we see quite often. Okay, here's an example. We're going to do a roadway expansion project. Click on here. Let's just say we're going to put it on University Avenue right here. Okay. Now it'll ask you to do the project. We're going to say we're going to go between Vandalia and Raymond Street. Then it's going to ask you to digitize the polygon. So click on here to draw the polygon. And often there's some complexity about what this polygon should look like. I usually start at one end of your project, and I go directly north, and then follow this functional class road, and go back to the end of your project, and then go directly down, and in this case, there's an example. Again, I followed the functional class road here up to the corner. It wouldn't necessarily be wrong to go down over here and up, but I think you want to minimize that functional class road, minimize the size of the polygon. So this is an example. Let's do another one. All right, let's go to a completely different area. Now right now I have I've gone on over to the Explorer and hit layers and turn the functional class roads on. I find that to be a lot easier than know that the green ones are the ones that you want to use. Back to sketch a project, and let's go in here. All right, so let's do a project here on Minnetonka Boulevard. And we'll draw a point right here. Then we'll draw the line, and let's just say we're going to go from Texas Avenue all the way to Alabama. Again, I start on one end of the project. Here, let's go down here, click draw the polygon. I start on one end. Now you can see that I can't quite reach the top of the thing. There's a variety of different ways to make the screen move. You can use your arrow keys, that's what I'm doing in this case, to scroll the screen up so I can get to Cedar Lake Road, and I can start digitizing. Now this is planning digitizing, it's not engineering digitizing, so you don't need to be too concerned about being exactly precise. Okay, now I'm going to use the down arrow to scroll down on my screen so that I can see. And I have to go all the way down to Highway 7 here, click here, double click, and there's my polygon. I'll zoom out to look at it. So that's an example of a polygon. Now, there's three things generally about road expansion road modernization. It has to be on a functional class road, so the project itself has got to be on a green road, and the bounding box has to be, the top and bottom or left and right need to be on a green line. So let's start another project. Use another example. All right, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit here. All right, again, at any point in time, you can hit the Explorer button and toggle the functioning class roads off and on. Now, let's just say that we're going to do a roadway expansion, and we're going to do it on County Road 92. So we're going to click and add a point. Then we're going to click here and draw a line that goes from here to there. Now, I can't remember where the functional class roads are, so I'm going to go over here and turn the functional class roads on. Come back here to sketch a project. Now, I'm faced with a bit of a quandary here because when I go over to the county boundary, I can see where the eastern boundary is, but on the western side of the project, there doesn't seem to be a boundary until the county boundary. There doesn't seem to be a road, and a functional class road until the county boundary. Well, in this case, we would say go directly to the county boundary. So in here, we're going to go follow and then we're going to go all the way over here to the county boundary. That should be about good. So because there's no functional class road over here, we just went over to the county boundary. And that's a decent representation. The functional class road is here. We had to use the sides here. This is a pretty good example of some of the complexity that we see on a regular basis. Again, this is a north-south road, so the bounding functional class roads should be on the east and west side. All right. Let's see if we can find another example of a bounding box. All right. Let's say we're going to do a project here in this segment. I want to go from here down here, connect over here. All right. Now when it comes time to draw the polygon, you're going to start at the top here, and because for part of this, this is the farthest east you will go, this is my recommendation of how this bounding box will look. And that's what that bounding box will look like. And that's it. That's how we designate the boundaries, the bounding box boundaries. I hope this helped. give us some feedback if you need additional feedback, or send us a copy of your complex situation. We'll try to help you out. Thanks a lot.